This week we travel northwest of Utica to the town of Marcy. This area was originally settled in 1773, but a few years later the settlers fled after an Oneida Indian warned them of an impending attack by the Tories and their Indian allies. This event was featured in the popular book and movie Drums Along the Mohawk. The town of Marcy has an interesting history, and you can learn more at the Marcy Town Hall, where you'll find local history books, including many by historian Ray Ball.
Wish that we were like old friends, like we were when I was 10. I wish that we never come apart, and I wonder.
We continue north on Route 291 to a tiny hamlet at the northwest corner of the town of Marcy. This is Stittville. Watching over the community for over 85 years is the Stittville Volunteer Fire Department. They're known for their dedication to service and for their mascot, the firefighting water rat.
Stittville Fire Department was formed in September of 1925, and the original building is still part of this building in the back. It's the kitchen area. I joined the fire department in February of 1965, so I've been in 45 years. It was something that I got involved in young. We didn't have a junior fire program back then, and now we do. I wish that they had it back then when I could have joined at 16 instead of 18, but it was just something that I wanted to do. It's helpful to the community. We have good relations with the community, and I really enjoy it. We're strictly volunteer. Right now I'm carrying 61 active members, so we're doing quite well as far as membership. I know a lot of the other departments in the area are hurting member-wise, and knock on wood, we're still holding our own. So,
we asked Chief Sutherland about the fire department's popular annual fundraiser, the Halloween Corn Maze.
The corn maze has been running about 8 years now, 7 or 8 years, and it's up on the back road here on Fish Lane Road, and we use the funds to purchase equipment that otherwise we wouldn't have the money to buy.
From somewhere above, certain people were bound to meet to share a little bit of their love for a day, a week, a year, or sometimes maybe more. A little bit of love can make this life mean so much more. A little bit of love can make this life mean so much more.
We hop over Railroad Street to Fish Lane Road to check out the corn maze. It's the largest corn maze in the area at over 8 acres. This year, it's designed in the shape of a biplane flown by the fire department's mascot, the water rat. Your goal is to find your way through the maze and also collect all the tickets from the hidden mailboxes for a candy reward.
This place is amazing, but I think I'm lost, and so is the crew. They think we're in the Rat's Head area, so the show may be going a little bit longer this week because I can't find my way out of here.
The Stittville Fire Department Corn Maze is open today from 1 to 5. The last night, Flashlight Night, is this Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. Bring your own flashlight. And if you see a confused gentleman with a blue shirt and khakis, please help him out.
There was music in the valley. There was music in the air. There was music all around me. There was music everywhere. Upstate's chilly in the wind.
Just off of River Road, tucked in the woods, is Jim's Custom Woodworks. For over 25 years, Jim Behay has been designing and creating custom cabinets and furniture. Attention to detail and patience are the attributes he believes are most important to fine woodworking craftsmanship.
I've been in business since 1984. I got started working in a shop in Holly Hill, Florida, and I walked in the door and asked for a job, and 4 days later I went to work. 6.5 years later I came home. It just sort of happened. I liked it and I needed a job, and I went in that shop and I saw what they did, and I knew there was something there. So I went to work and we became friends and had a good time for 6.5 years. Basically custom cabinets, furniture, any kind of case goods. I like seeing the finished product. When I'm done, I like to walk away, look at it, and know that it's there and it's going to stay the way I left it. You need attention to detail. Sense of proportion helps. Willingness to listen to the steps and take them and do the steps and not try and skip, like we were talking about earlier about the surfacing the wood and then planing it. It takes a special attention to detail and willingness to stand there and put in the time and learn 3-4 years of working before you really get to the point where you pull out a board and you know what you can get out of it. Most people aren't willing to do that. They want to build something the second day. It doesn't work that way.
When I look around, it lets me know I'm home. I'm making this valley my home.
It's been 4 years since our last visit to the Utica Manticore, so we thought we'd stop in to visit. We noticed a new monument at the entrance commemorating the founding of the Utica Manticore in 1865.
Manticore means men's chorus, and the Utica Manticore began in 1865 by a group of gentlemen that worked at Beer Bauer's Brewery in Utica. And they got together to form a social organization to promote German culture and keep the culture alive in central New York. And they pretty much, what they did years ago, they had a place where Germans, when they immigrated to the United States, a place where they could come to and meet with other Germans that would help them with the language, help them find housing, and also help them, find jobs in the area here. We try to carry on a tradition of German culture through music and song here, and we keep that going with our choruses. We have a men's chorus, we have a ladies' chorus, and we have a mixed chorus here, and they perform out throughout the area for different benefits, and they perform at nursing homes and at churches. And we're trying to keep that going, as well as having a social place, a place where people can come to a dance and come enjoy music, come enjoy food, regardless of your age. We encourage people to bring their children with them sometimes. We're a true family place. So it's a place where you can come and with the whole family. You don't need a babysitter that night, and we try to keep that going as we have since 1865.
If you're German, part German, or not German at all but enjoy German foods and tradition, visit the Utica Manticore on Flanagan Road in Marcy. Every Friday night, there's a fish fry from 5 to 7:30. And on Saturday, November 13th, it's the Schlottfest Dinner and Dance. Tickets are $15, available at the door.
It was the boom town around here when Gillette stepped off that train. Canals flowing, hops growing, new towns being raised. There were fortunes to be made. He was a well-dressed one-man show. A tail spinner, a heart winner with a lusty ego. It was a boom town around here. How I wished I was there. It was a rockin' boom town around here.
If you've ever driven by Utica Mack with kids in the car, you know how much they love seeing big trucks. Since 1955, Utica Mack has been servicing big trucks. They have a complete in-house full-service hydraulic shop, and they work on all makes and models. But there's something special about a truck pulling in with that tough bulldog hood ornament proudly perched in front.
Truck lovers would love being here, especially my son and my grandson. I couldn't help but ask, however, where the bulldog concept came from. During World War I, the Mack brothers sent their Mack trucks over to England during the war, and the minute that the English saw them, they said, boy, they look like our bulldogs and they're tough. So that's the origin of the bulldog.
Well, Utica Mack started in 1955 by my grandfather. And when he passed away, my father and Tom's father, Paul and Ed, took over the business. And then in '89, Tom and I took over the business. Yes, we worked as teenagers here, cleaning up and cleaning trucks and delivering parts, and then kind of went away from it, and I was in the service, and then we came back, and it was nice to come back to this area. We really like this area. Well, basically, we're a lot like a car dealership, only with heavy trucks. We have parts, service, and sales, And also we have a good following, a good customer base on our hydraulics business, which works in nicely for our municipal trucks we sell to the towns, the snow plows and the dump trucks. You know, you bring a truck in here to have it worked on, and you buy parts, just like a car dealer, and you have salespeople for a car dealer. A car dealer wouldn't have the hydraulics end of it because it's more industrial, but and everything's a lot bigger and heavier. I don't know, we just like doing it. We like the business. You meet a lot of nice people in the trucking business. You do.
To see what we can see, traveling round the Mohawk Valley. Let's see.
On the other side of River Road is another shop that will get a car and truck lover's heart racing. It's Steve's Restorations and Hot Rods. Here the guys build and design custom cars, including custom paint and graphics, welding and metalwork, and collision repair. They recently received national attention for their souped-up 1956 Ford F-100, an environmentally friendly hot rod.
Well, we started here in December of 2006, and just something that we all really enjoyed doing, and we turned a hobby into a business, and we're having a lot of fun with it and doing some really cool things. So, complete custom car building and design, like the environmentally friendly street rod behind us, regular antique automotive restoration like this Trans Am on the rotisserie here, and everything in between. So, well, we built the truck to showcase basically what we can do here and what we'd like to do for people, and as a way to get our name out there. The truck's special because it's environmentally friendly, and every major component of the truck is also earth friendly, such as the engine runs on liquid propane, so it creates about 500 horsepower, but next to zero emissions. The paint's all PPG waterborne VOC compliant paint. It's trimmed with 95% recycled copper, and even the tires are filled with they're made of canola oil and filled with nitrogen. So. My personal favorite cars, I like my truck. It's a 56 Ford F-100, and some of the newer Corvettes are cool too.
I've seen life from out of your bars in front of dozens more. Through those times I never felt the struggle between love and war. You touched my heart in many ways I've never felt before. So honey, reconsider this as you walk out the door.
5 years ago when we came here, it was Betty's Diner. Now it is Sharons Diner. Back then you could order something called slop. Come here today and it's been upgraded to garbage. I had one of the garbage omelets, and I'm telling you, you just have to come here to experience it. That's it. My omelet was huge. I'm told that it's only a portion of what is called the Gut Buster. If you order one of those and finish it, you get your picture put on the wall over here, and you become a member of the Gut Buster Hall of Fame. Something else that belongs in the Hall of Fame are her pancakes. In all of my travels, I have never seen a pancake that big. And you get 2 of them for $3. One thing though I wasn't very happy with, all the pies here are homemade, and she had my very favorite kind of pie, banana cream, but by the time I went to order one, they were all gone. But to show you the friendliness here, there was a lady over in the corner who heard me saying that, so what she did was come over and give me her piece of pie. That's the kind of friendliness you run into here, right? Yeah.
Because it's something that I've always wanted to do, and the opportunity just seemed to fit the bill at the time, and I said, why not? So I went for it. No, not if you enjoy something that you like to do. It's not work. Just to meet new faces, the people, the friendliness that I have come to acquire with my customers and stuff, and being able to interact with them. They like it, I like it, and so it makes it go smooth.